Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Joseph from Screenbite, and today we're going to be taking a look at the XLR adapter from Antlion for the Modmic 5. Now this technically can be used for other 3.5mm microphones, but we're going to be specifically focusing on the Modmic here. Now, I believe Antlion's putting this out because they're trying to increase their flexibility and the performance of their microphone. And that's great because the Modmic 5, as I said in my previous review, is already one of the better mics out there. I definitely stand by my claim to where your best flexible option is going to be a pair of headphones and an external microphone because you get full control over the quality of both. But that's a video entirely different on my channel, so I'll leave that in the iCard if you guys want to check it out. Before we begin, I want to say thank you to Antlion for sending this out for me for a review. However, as usual, all opinions are my own. So Antlion is claiming a couple of things here. One, they're claiming that you're going to get a higher fidelity audio using this adapter. We'll see about that. And two, it's supposed to have better proximity compensation. Now that's cool because one of the major issues with microphones is the bass boosting effect that you get when you're speaking closer to the microphone. Here's an example of that on my Audio-Technica. Dun 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 dun. So as you can see there, as you get closer to the microphone, the bass in my voice starts to elevate. Now that's kind of a good thing considering I have a naturally higher pitched voice, but it can also cause some distortion, which isn't nice. But let's go ahead and test that with the microphone. So this is with the XLR adapter. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And now let's switch over to the 3.5. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And now we're back to the XLR adapter. Now one thing that is noticeable that I can't really show you is that they did improve on the power consumption of the microphone. It takes noticeably less gain to get peak performance with the microphone, which is good because that means there should be less noise because the preamps have to work less, which is nice. But how does the actual audio quality sound? So let's go ahead and give that another test. This is with the XLR adapter. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And this is with the 3.5. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And now I should mention that up until now, this has been the raw mic performance going directly into my camera's XLR adapter. But now let's go ahead and swap over to a computer, which is where I think this adapter is really going to shine. Ooh, I like this angle. I look pretty good. But now we're back on a computer. So this is where I'm expecting to actually see a noticeable improvement because two reasons. One, we now have it going into an XLR interface, which is away from the computer, which should minimize internal noise, as well as give the mic room to breathe, so to speak. And two, you're going to have a lot more flexibility when on a computer because this goes above my pay grade, but for those veteran streamers out there, you can plug it into a mixer and use your mixer to get the audio as pristine as you like. Unfortunately, I don't have a mixer on hand, so I can't test that, but my Scarlett Solo should do the job well enough. So this is what it sounds like with the XLR adapter. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And let's check for that compensation for the proximity. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And now you really should be hearing the difference when it comes to an adapter like this. So this is plugged directly into the PC, so there's going to be a lot of internal noise from the machine, as well as it doesn't have the benefits of the phantom power that's built into the adapter, which means you now have a lot of gain going into this microphone, which is going to add to the noise that comes off the microphone. Now, the Modmic in general is a good mic, so you shouldn't have to worry too much, but it is definitely a noticeable difference. I'm gonna go ahead and say that now. I haven't listened to the audio yet, but I believe there is a noticeable difference. So let's go ahead and test the unidirectional microphone. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. All right. So one final test, and just so you can hear it, this is the example of the noise. So I'm going to be quiet. This is with the XLR adapter, and I'm going to boost it in post. And this is directly into the computer. So that was a whole lot of mic testing and a lot of lazy dogs and a lot of lazy logs. But hopefully that was an in-depth test so you guys can see the differences here. So let's get down to the brass tacks. Is there a difference when doing raw audio into a camera? Not really at all. But then again, that's not what this microphone is for. This is for being plugged into your computer for streamers and for gaming in general. And you definitely can tell a difference, especially on the noise front. That last test there was the biggest difference that I saw with the entire thing here. Now the proximity thing, it honestly isn't that big of a difference. I mean, it is noticeable, but it does still distort and it does still elevate the bass. So if you're looking specifically for that reason, I'm going to say it's not really worth it, but it does make a slight difference there. Audio fidelity, on the other hand, there is a noticeable difference because of the lack of noise. My voice sounded a little bit crisper, as well as I would have more control over it in post if I wanted to mess around with the audio, which is nice. So price-wise, it is $24.95, which is a little bit pricey for an adapter, but if you're serious about streaming or you want the highest quality audio possible out of your mod mic, it is a worthy pickup. They do sell it as a bundle, which honestly I think would be the best way to pick it up. So if you don't have a mod mic yet and you're buying one and you have an XLR interface, go for the bundle because you're going to get the best microphone possible that way. But yeah, I'm definitely still going to continue using it with the XLR adapter as my primary gaming mic with my headset. So that tells you right there how I feel about it. If you're interested in it, I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can check it out. It might be an affiliate link if it's from Amazon, so if you see that, keep in mind it does go to help the channel, so I do appreciate that. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this video, guys. So thank you once again for watching. As always, if you liked it, make sure to show it by hitting that like button down below. As well as if you have any questions about what we talked about today, feel free to ask it in the comment section down below or on Twitter at Screenbite. We do still have our giveaway running for the Zowie EC2B. So make sure you're in the running for when we hit 1,000 subscribers by subscribing to this channel and following me on Twitter. As long as you do those two things, you'll be in the running for the mouse giveaway. Also, if you are new to the channel and you like the content, feel free to subscribe. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.